y'all doing? And welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. What it do? How y'all living? I am Willie Williams. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the nightly news around here in these streets. How y'all doing? I am me, you is you. Hopefully everybody is doing well. It's Friday. It's STD Friday. This is the day that you really get to live and really do exactly what you want to do. You don't have to be following other people's morals because you, like you done said to me a couple times, you grown out here in these streets. Let's show people that we grown and we gonna live the way that we want to live, at least for one day out the week, at least 4 times a month. You know what I'm saying? We can go ahead on to get that day in. The 612 is present and accounted for. Appreciate that right there. You say, Willie, my baby, tomorrow. Ow, bam. Appreciate y'all for being around here. Atlanta is in the building. Say, hey, Willie, the Texas, the 817 is present for ATD Friday at 5. Say, already hit that thumbs up. Appreciate that right there. Y'all keep it on coming on in. Sup, Pastor the 412. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania is in the building. Say, salute Detroit. Nebraska is up in this thing. Chi-Town is in the building. Y'all coming on in. Feeling great. I think I'm doing good. I think I'm feeling well. My blood pressure checked out good. About what? Damn it, they're like 4 something. 127 over 83. I think that I'm doing well. I'm gonna need for you all to go ahead on and check your blood pressure. Do not be afraid. Say the 312 Chi-Town is in there. Bitch, say what up though, church? Say the 281 Houston, Texas. Say hey Willie, well hey there, what it do? Say no notification, pastor. Sometimes they be trying to play her. Sometimes they don't. You know what I'm saying? Damn it, we just can't get credit today for notifications. On other days, we got to get credit. You know what I'm saying? The 502 Louisville, Kentucky is in there, bitch. Say, what up, though? The Bronx, New York is in the bitch. Say, oh, Papa Pastor, look at these 30 minutes of fire. What's happening? Cincinnati, Ohio is in the building. Say, hey, Sugar and Chat. Tyler, Texas, reporting for duty. What it do? You say, welcome to the resort. 40 years. Bye-bye. For real, though. We done stepped down on they little young ass around here in these streets, showing up here. But Willie, they just cheering. Don't need much word about it. We locking up, cheering too out here in the street for a scratch. We ain't playing no more. We sick on them. At least in one state, we sick on. Shout out to Nathan for the $5 cash out. You say five for SCD Friday service. I appreciate that right there. Y'all need your support around here in these streets. We have not been over 500 ever since we started to split up the shows, and this Friday we have been busting that thing open for 2 whole weeks. We've been from the tube on over to the Rumble, from the tube to the Rumble. We done bust the thing up 10 days. This is the 10th day, so that's like 2 weeks. 10 working days. 10 working days, like Saturdays and Sundays, really don't count. But it count because I do become to work sometime out here. But no. 10 business days. Business days from Monday through Friday, you know. But we tend to do a little overtime, like on Saturdays, and every now and then we pop on in on Sundays. You know what I'm saying? We got it. Damn it. Christmas coming up. We got bills. You know what I'm saying? We got bills, so we do have to work some overtime. Thank y'all for popping on up in here. Give yourselves a thumbs up because you made it over 100 before 07. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate that right there. Say, hey, Sugar, little to North Carolina in there, bit. Say, itching and burning. That's what I'm talking about. Star early. The 334 Gun Monkey Town is up in here for SCD Friday. The 253. to Compton. To Compton in the house. I think that's how you meant to say it. I was finna say taco, but you say to Compton is in the house. They ready for that fire. What it do? What it do? Got to be more careful. Jacksonville, Florida's up in the building. Say the 209. Cali is in the house. You say don't pay bills, so when everything off, no more bills. Facts. There you go. You say love the 1 hour show. Say I'm busy. Listen, I have been paying attention to the numbers, and it seems like the numbers is agreeing with the 1 hour show. The numbers is agreeing with the 1 hour show. It seems that the numbers is getting higher when I do shorter shows. So it's telling me something, and I got to pay attention to the algorithm sometimes. So the 414 Milwaukee's in the building. Y'all go ahead on and get that thing. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Spread your wings and fly away. If you're worrying about the HIV and AIDS, listen, you will not perish. You will not perish as long as you take the medication that's given to you. Do not be afraid of that shit. A lot of people, they don't want to tip by. A lot of people, they don't want to spread their wings and fly away. A lot of people don't want to hunch other people because they have been hearing a lot of people out here got that thing or got multiple things. This is what you hear, but not even much knowing that your significant other be having that thing. They be having that thing. It's just that they typically don't be smashing you on Fridays because they're dealing with STD Friday, and then they slide on up early in the morning, shoot on round into the emergency room because the emergency room is open 24 hours. Grab that, pop that, do that. You know what I'm saying? Take about 2-3 pills and put the rest, because you may not know, put the rest in the box up under the cabinet. Now, do not go in your bathroom and look inside that doggone on box that's on his or her side of the bathroom. Don't do that right there. Mind your damn business. Stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? What you don't know won't hurt you. Facts, right? Oakland, California, late but straight. I appreciate you for being around here. You all, we got to jump on into it. I hope that all is well. Hope all is well. You said 229 Albany, Georgia's in the building, man. Y'all keep on coming on in. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. Shout out to Gab for the $6 cash app. Say for you, Willie. Say I appreciate you. I appreciate you just for taking the time out, watching the player, and hopefully you is enjoying it. Much love, Willie. Get the bag, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Where we want to start at? College folks is having just a little problem. College folk down at the UCF, not UCF, but UF, at the UF. So that's like Florida Gator or something like that right there. Wait, hold on. UF, yeah. UF would be Florida Gator. I don't know, just, damn it. The University of F. The University of F, don't judge me. Tell you walk a mile in my shoes. My mama black, only God can judge me. He know my doggone hard. Listen, imagine you supposed to be starting school in the old dorm and all that fly stuff right there. Hell, imagine that you done came up and you get a chance to move into the new apartments. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not the dorm that's on the school, but you is in the apartments close to the school, the newest apartments. You get like first dibs on the apartment. So damn it, you done got your little scholarship, or mama them done put a little change on it, and or you did your phosphor correctly out here in these streets, and you able to get your own little apartment out here. Yeah. School done started. All right, bam. Damn. Where you staying at, though? Is you staying in a new apartment that you're supposed to be in? Damn. Sometimes we fall short of glory. Here we go.
Hundreds of students in Gainesville are living out of suitcases, in temporary housing, crashing on a friend's couch, staying in hotels. That's because they've been waiting on this apartment complex to finish being built.
It seems like they done fell behind.
They were supposed to move into the luxury apartment complex called Euphoria on August 5th.
But 1 month before moving day,
August 5th, man, it's September.
Four residents say they were told that their units were not ready because of contractor delays.
Did he say 1 day before they supposedly moved in? Back it up a smidget.
That's because they've been waiting on this apartment complex to finish being built. They were supposed to move into the luxury apartment complex called Euphoria on August 5th.
But 1 month before moving day, Euphoria residents say they were told that their units were not ready because of contractor delays. They're also still waiting for the apartment to be finished. News for Jack's
contract delayed, so this is like a month ago. So, and this was like in Gainesville. Is that where like the hurricane had them slid through? But they told them one month ago before the hurricane had even came through. No. This is a contractor's fault right here.
Investigative reporter Tiffany Salome went to Gainesville today and spoke with students who call their living situations frustrating.
Christina Hamilton moved from North Carolina to Florida to study psychology at the University of Florida.
Oh, so you go to college out of town for psychology? Go ahead, baby.
It's been a mess, safe to say.
When she was looking for a place to live, her and her twin sister settled on Euphora, an apartment complex near campus and Sorority Row.
Oh, them little twin sisters had them a good time out there in the street.
That brands itself as luxury. The 8-story building houses 232 units with 663 bedrooms.
Why'd you pick Euphora? Picked Euphora because it's location and because I'm all the way from North Carolina. I don't have a car here, so I needed a place that was accessible to all my classes and everything.
I'm all the way from North Carolina. I don't have a car here. She said that shit like she was from Europe. That baby say, I'm all the way from North Carolina. I don't have a car here. That's insinuating that she have a car there. Baby from North Carolina. Baby, we drive that shit. Like, North Carolina to Florida, baby. Take it easy.
There are no moving trucks here at the Euphora apartment complex, but plenty of construction crews. They're working to get this apartment building ready for the hundreds of students who were expecting to move in on August 5th.
She say her people, damn it, her people got that bread. She say 2 out-of-state tuitions. That's what I'm trying to tell you something. But for her to tell us that, but she ain't got no car here. I kind of believe that they is both like on like 100% scholarship, and they just paying for room and board, or maybe their scholarships is paying for room and board, but then that mean that they will have to stay on campus. Damn, they people got that paper.
It's hard living out of a suitcase, like, almost an entire semester.
How's it affected your school life? Has it been hard to study?
It's been really hard to study. You don't have all of your stuff with you, so you're constantly going back and searching through your bags and things.
Going back where? Ain't y'all living out your suitcase? Your suitcase is supposed to be with you like all the time. Go ahead, sir.
Residents were given 2 options: $600 weekly to arrange their own accommodations with rent and other fees waived until you.
$600 weekly. Oh, baby, we can find us a place to stay.
Units were ready for move-in. That's what Christina's doing. The second option was to continue paying rent and stay in a hotel with a $30 daily allowance.
Who the fuck? They is in college, ain't it? Let's listen to the first option again, real quick.
Affected your school life? Has it been hard to study?
It's been really hard to study. You don't have all of your stuff with you, so
I'm surprised that they actually given this option, but go ahead.
Oh, you're constantly going back and searching through your bags and things.
Residents were given 2 options: $600 weekly to arrange their own accommodations with rent and other fees waived.
To arrange their own accommodations and other fees waived. So they getting $600 to find them a place to live. Typically, it's going to be at the hotels, right? Typically, it's at the hotels. The stay a long time hotels, right?
Until units were ready for move-in. That's what Christina's doing.
That makes sense, right? Option 1, cute.
The second option was to continue paying rent and stay in a hotel with a $30 daily allowance.
To continue paying rent. Wait, let me get option 2 right. You prefer to take advantage. Wait, this is option 1. No. You prefer to take advantage of the hotel accommodations we have arranged for you. We will provide you with a $30 a day DM.
Option was to continue
per diem.
Paying rent and stay in a hotel with a $30 daily allowance.
I don't understand. So, should I take the $600 every week and find my own spot? Or should I allow them to find a hotel for me and give me $30 a day? So the $30 a day for 7 days, 30 times. That's $210 a week. $210 a week, but they paying for the hotel. So the $210 is in my pocket. He say, so, okay. He say, so I will rent a room out for $250 a week. Oh, all right. So that means we got to break it down. The chick say that she doing option one. Just give me the 6 and I find me a place to stay. You know what I'm saying? The 6, damn it, that's $2,400 a month. At $2,400 a month, it said $2,400, bitch. I sleep in the public bathroom like the movies, the happiness, Will Smith. Hey, yeah, for real. He say flip that $30 and sub your room out, man. You know what I'm saying? He say I stay at the hotel. You say that you would take the $30 a day. Now, in a sense, the $30 a day makes a lot of sense unless you was going to buy your own hotel, which would be less than $600 a week. But maybe that part of Florida, damn, the weekly stay is probably like $450, $500. Hell, it might be best for you to take the $30 a day per diem. The $30 a day plus hunching. Yeah. Like, so, and you ain't got to worry about jumping here and jumping there because the college is paying for the room. So you don't have to ever worry about getting put out or none of that fly shit right there. So, all right, fam. I guess, y'all.
But because delays have extended into football season, some students were kicked out during last week's Tennessee home game. Stan Petruska's daughter took the second option and is staying at the Hyatt place.
And at the Hyatt, yeah.
You think if you weren't proactive, she might not have had a place to stay for Tennessee weekend?
Correct. If I was not proactive and looking ahead, my daughter probably would have been moving with all the other students. That
That's a daddy.
being said, obviously there's a game against Vanderbilt on, I believe, the 7th of October, which will be the next possible weekend that we may have problems with housing.
I tried getting answers from management in person today.
Hi, is anyone from management on the property?
But no.
You did say, and they did say, but you still got to pay the rent. Didn't they say you got to pay the rent, but we'll give you the $30 per diem? That's why I was like, hold on. It don't sound right, though. But we're running back.
One was on site, and I can't get a response by phone. Christina's mom says communication is a major issue for parents as well.
I would warn future parents that when you can't count on the ownership to remain ethical, I would warn about signing leases with them in the future.
Reporting in Gainesville, Tiffany Salome, Channel 4, the local station.
I will warn by signing leases in the near future. Let's listen to it one more time with these little options. Damn, they confused
With you, so you're constantly going back and searching through your bags and things.
Residents were given two options, $600 weekly to arrange their own accommodations with rent and other fees waived.
All right, $600 a week. You have to arrange your own place to stay, and your fees is waived. I don't even know what fees they talking about, but all the other fees is waived. But you got to find your own spot. We're going to give you 6. You got to find your own spot. Got it.
Until units were ready for move-in.
Until units is ready for move-in. Got it.
That's what Christina's doing. The second option was to continue paying rent and stay in a hotel with a $30 daily allowance.
Continue to pay rent while staying at a hotel and get a 30-day allowance. What? Do I continue to pay rent? I don't live there, but y'all got me in the hotel. But y'all gonna give me $30 a day back. I don't know. It say tent city on campus, bitch, $600 a week. You know what I'm saying? I don't know which one to do. I don't have that long to think about it. I don't know. You say the first one? The first one. All right, cool. Cause what do you mean continue to pay rent? Y'all shit ain't even much open. What do you mean continue to pay rent? I ain't even much started. Now, I do understand you would have had to put like the down payment and stuff down, but y'all shit ain't even, we ain't paying nothing. Shit, if I ain't in there, we ain't paying nothing. You hold on to my down payment, and when your shit get open, then I move in, and then, a month after that, then I'm going to go ahead on to pay you. But for now, I ain't paying for shit. No. So I think that I'm just gonna take the first one. This is $100 a week. I'm just gonna take the first one. Sorry. We balling, baby, with that 600. Moving right along. Ain't gonna eat much. Oh yeah. Boom. What time it is? All right. We got a few more minutes. Let me take you round here. Take it round here. Down here in these doggone streets. I keep trying to tell people, hey. It's really something about y'all with this little online dating apps. Something. I don't see how y'all keep falling short. But then again, I do because you all are humans. I trust y'all to be humans. Here we go.
Really?
What did I say? Did y'all got everything on recording? What did I say?
Well, combative during court and accused of participating in a violent crime spree that targeted an Uber driver, DoorDasher, and several people he met on dating apps. Warren Johnson's in jail tonight, facing multiple charges. ABC 13 reporter Jessica Willie with the details for us downtown tonight.
Jessica Willie. I like your last name, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, Eric, tonight, 20-year-old Warren Johnson is here at the Harris County Jail. He was arrested in June, but recently indicted. The violent crime spree he is linked to had a hearing officer doing a double take before some tense moments.
Mr. Johnson, you are here for two offenses of six aggravated robbery.
The list of charges seem to go on and on. Warren Johnson, just 20 years old, faces 8 felonies for crimes reported in both Houston and Harris County. The bulk of them happening in the 700 block of Barron Springs Drive. According to court records, Johnson and a 16-year-old juvenile
You said that's a girl.
accomplice committed 5 armed robberies in the same block in a 3-day time span back in March. He met 3 of those victims on dating apps such as Tinder and Grindr.
Male and female sites. Go ahead.
And lured them to vacant apartments on Barron Springs Record State, where Johnson and the juvenile assaulted them, robbed them at gunpoint, and forced them to send hundreds of dollars to them via Cash App. 2 other victims, an Uber driver and a DoorDasher who just happened to be on the street, were robbed and assaulted, one with a gun, the other strangled. In a separate incident, Johnson allegedly attacked and choked a Galleria employee in a mall parking garage elevator. And on June 21st, court records state Johnson, using Grindr, lured 2 men in separate incidents to a hotel room where he robbed them at gunpoint.
The defendant could possibly have been targeting certain populations, which gives this court concern for the safety not only of the complaining witnesses, but of the public.
You don't want to walk into a potentially violent situation.
Rania Mancarios is the CEO of Crime Stoppers of Houston and encourages dating app users to take precautions.
We really urge users. Again, we're not saying don't use these apps. We're just saying if you go to use them, do not put your guard down. Be really vigilant and diligent before you meet anyone face to face.
Let out of the JP
Johnson, who has a criminal history in Fort Bend County, mumbled in court.
What did I say? Did y'all got everything on recording?
And was combative.
Go talk to him real quick before his bonds get raised.
Before taking advice from the public defender, he remains in jail on bonds totaling $400,000. Jessica Willie, ABC 13.
Jessica Willie, we got to back it up, though. Let me show you how smart these people is. Real quick. Watch it.
Two offenses of six.
You say Jessica need a lift. Say them headlights sagging. Don't do that. You say, Willie, we was taught not to go with strangers. Say now people do anything with strangers. Facts.
6 aggravated robberies.
Shout out to D Boy for being a member. I appreciate that right there.
The list of charges seem to go on and on. Warren Johnson, just 20 years old, faces 8 felonies for crimes reported in both Houston and Harris County.
What he did?
The bulk of them happening in the 700 block of Barron Springs Drive. According to court records, Johnson and a 16-year-old juvenile accomplice committed 5 armed robberies in the same block in a 3-day time span back in March. He met 3 of those victims on dating apps such as Tinder and Grindr.
He met 3 of them on dating apps, Tinder and Grindr, we got it.
And lured them to vacant apartments on Barron Springs, Record State, where
So we pulling up at apartments to hunt. We just pulling up in vacant. Vacant apartments mean the entire apartment complex is vacant. So we trying to hunt outside.
Johnson and the juvenile assaulted them.
3 of them. 3 different occasions, 3 different people got lured to a vacant apartment. We got to be some of the slowest, horniest people on the planet right now.
Robbed them at gunpoint and forced them to send hundreds of dollars to them via Cash App.
That's all they had was $3.79, bitch.
2 other victims, an Uber driver and a DoorDasher who just happened to be on the street, were robbed and assaulted, one with a gun, the other strangled. In a separate incident, Johnson allegedly attacked and choked a Galleria employee in a mall parking garage elevator. And on June 21st, court records state Johnson, using Grindr, lured 2 men in separate incidents to a hotel room where he robbed them at gunpoint.
We horny. Oh, we horny as hell. You say that boy don't give up out here in these streets. Damn it. He probably some kin to Baby K. He probably some kin to Baby K or free. What the hell? Free Baby Threat out here. He probably some kin to Baby Threat. Come on, dog. What is we doing? We so horny, we don't even much care about our lives. We don't care about our safety. But we trying to hunch. Huh, what you heard? We trying to hunch people.
The defendant could possibly have been targeting certain populations.
Oh, now, watch it. The only reason that they came up with possibly targeting certain communities and something like that right there, because he used Grindr. Y'all do understand that right there. He used 2 different sites, but they're now saying that he may be targeting.
Room where he robbed them at gunpoint.
The defendant could possibly have been targeting certain populations.
Could possibly be targeting certain populations, which is going to fall under the hate crime thing. It seems like they only concerned about the LGBTQ part, which will fall under Grindr. Listen, watch it. They're not even worried about if he did this to women. From Tinder. Because they did not specify men or women on Tinder, right? They specified men on Grindr, right? I'm trying to really understand. See, I called it and I be like, nah, this don't make no goddamn sense. They only concerned about the LGBT, not the heterosexual folk. They don't care about us. Didn't Michael Jackson had them told us right there? They don't really care about us. I hope that y'all understand and that y'all had done got it. Because when they said Tinder, they did not state male or female. Let's see if I'm right.
An accomplice committed 5 armed robberies in the same block in a 3-day time span back in March. He met 3 of those victims on dating apps such as Tinder and Grindr.
3 of those victims on dating apps such as Tinder and Grindr. 3 of those victims on Tinder and Grindr. So between both apps, it was 3, right? Right? 3.
And lured them to vacant apartments on Barron Springs, Record State, where Johnson and the juvenile assaulted them, robbed them at gunpoint, and forced them to send hundreds of dollars to them via Cash App. 2 other victims, an Uber driver and a DoorDasher who just happened to be on the street, were robbed and assaulted, one with a gun, the other strangled. In a separate incident, Johnson allegedly attacked and choked a Galleria employee in a mall parking garage elevator. And on June 21st, court records state Johnson, using Grindr, lured 2 men in separate incidents to a hotel room where he robbed them at gunpoint.
So the last one was the Grindr, where he lured 2 men. Notice they said 2 men. When they spoke on Tinder and Grindr, they said victims, which was 3. So they're also telling us that the first incident with Tinder and Grindr was females. I really want y'all to pay attention. They don't really care about us like that. Moving right along, I done held y'all too long. God damn it, I just thought about it. I just thought about it and had to say, they don't care about you cis women. Don't care nothing about that right there. Nothing about that right there, but that damn it, we got to go to Arlington. We got an issue. Arlington. What is that, Mom? We got to go to Mom. Mom, M-O-M. M-O-M is Mom. Right there, I got it. Bam, I'm already here. All right, we have a mom. We have a loving mother. Okay. A mom in Arlington. A mom of Arlington Lamar victim. Arlington Lamar victim killer testifies in the school shooting trial. This was a school shooting trial. Now that I'm thinking about it, why the trial wasn't on like national television? I don't know. But let's see. They giving out time like they should.
The mothers of both the shooter and murder victim from the Arlington Lamar High School shooting testified at the defendant's sentencing trial. The jurors in juvenile court will decide the punishment for the teen who admitted to the shooting. They also saw video today of the 16-year-old when he acted up in custody and attacked a jailer. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager in studio now with the testimony from that trial.
Hit a little bit of little thin ass.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Heather, the defense called their witnesses this afternoon. One included a clinical director with the Juvenile Justice Department in an effort to convince the jury that the teen can be rehabilitated at a state juvenile facility. However, the prosecution continues to push the teen needs a stiff punishment.
They trying to push that the teen can be rehabilitated. He did a mass shooting, capital murder trial. The hell you mean rehabilitate? This is our problem. You believe that a teen can be rehabilitated after shooting up a school? Got it.
Two mothers testified Wednesday
They say she a fine little snow bunny.
in a Tarrant County courtroom about what life was like before March 20th, 2023.
All I can remember is just screaming, crying, and calling my boss and just letting her know I have to leave, and I just ran out the building.
Oh, this one happened in the earlier part of the year. Okay.
On that morning, Rashawn Jacobs' son, Jayshawn Poirier, was fatally shot outside Lamar High School in Arlington.
Technically still trying to wrap my mind around this, and I'm stuck in this nightmare, trying to come out of it.
The now 16-year-old who pleaded guilty to killing Poirier and wounding another student with a shotgun listened to the testimony. The name of the shooter is not being made public since the capital murder trial is in juvenile court. Also called to the stand by prosecutors, the teen's mother, who lives in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Even though this is my child, I love him. Accountability has to be given.
Oh, shout out to the mama then. Accountability has to be given.
We blurred her face and aren't using her name to protect the juvenile's identity. She testified she and her son had a close relationship and would
say that's not her child. Say she too handsome. Oh, man.
would text every day. Which
I gotta back that up. I gotta stop it wrong. They used to do what?
Be given.
Watch it.
We blurred her face and aren't using her name to protect the juvenile's identity. She testified she and her son had a close relationship and would text every day, which is a stark contrast to the difficult relationship the defense team said the teen had with his parents.
Y'all text every day? Y'all had a close relationship. Got it.
Tuesday, the court learned after the teen was taken into custody, he told detectives he had been sexually assaulted at school by other students months before he opened fire on a crowd of students.
Oh, also months before he did the shooting, he claimed to have been sexually assaulted. So it took him months to come on back around there and handle that business. Okay.
Arlington police testified the claims were unsubstantiated.
Unsubstantiated. I thought that we were supposed to believe all churn. But it's unsubstantiated. So there's no proof. Oh, so y'all saying that he lied, saying that he was sexually assaulted. I thought people don't lie about sexual assaults. No? Go ahead.
Prosecutors asked the teenager's mother if she saw any changes in her son's behavior when he visited her in Louisiana in October.
He showed no signs. That's all I can say. He showed no signs.
When he visited her in Louisiana, oh, he don't stay with her. Oh, he ain't stay with his mama. Oh, okay, go ahead.
If something happened to him, as I've always said, he hid it, and he hid it very well.
But in cross-examination, the defense pointed out the teen visited his mother in Louisiana before the date he claimed he was sexually assaulted. The defense asked the teenager's mother about the contentious family dynamic in Louisiana before her son moved in with his father in Texas 5 years ago.
Oh, so his son was staying with his daddy then? Oh, okay.
Arguing?
Yes.
Fighting?
Yes.
Violence?
Yes.
The teen's mother also said she wrote her son in jail 3 times after he was arrested, but she never heard back.
A mother writes her son in jail and the son never write back. Oh, he don't like you, baby. Oh, your son don't like you like that right there, baby. Say, oh, so he lived with his daddy. Say, what is daddy doing? I don't even think that daddy came to speak.
And that's why she says she never visited him.
Oh, so listen. She wrote him in jail like 3 times. He didn't write back. That's why she ain't come around there to visit then. I don't blame him. Change shit. I'm not driving away from my state to where you doing shootings at and shit to come and see you and you don't have the decency to write back.
It was disclosed the teenager was given nearly 30 chances to call his mother from jail, but refused.
What child does not call his mother when he's in trouble? What child you know don't call his mama when he in trouble? Yeah, why the teen don't live with his mama though?
Surveillance was shown in court of the teen trying to escape the juvenile detention facility last month. Early in the morning, the teen requested toilet paper from the staff. He then assaulted a detention officer. This was the day jury selection was supposed to begin in the trial, and the teen tried to claim he was the one that was attacked.
Well, where was he running to?
Wednesday afternoon, the defense called their witnesses, which included psychologist Dr. Stephen Thorne.
She said when the child hates their mother, they will not communicate with them. She said his mother did something to him. Facts. We have a clinical psychologist, I think. He finna say something real poignant. I want you all to really understand and really listen to what the professional is about to say.
The defense called their witnesses, which included psychologist Dr. Stephen Thorne.
The structure and kind of the function of the juvenile brain is different than the adult brain.
Okay.
Dr. Thorne testified juveniles' brains aren't fully developed in their teenage years. Last to take the stand Wednesday.
Juvenile brains. He testified, and this is from a professional, so it's going to stand up in court, and whatever he says is going to be right because he's the professional. I do that there again on purpose.
The structure and kind of the function of the juvenile brain is different than the adult brain.
Dr. Thorne testified juveniles' brains aren't fully developed in their teenage years.
Juvenile brain not fully developed in teenage years, but we do allow them to choose their sex. We allow them in certain states to have surgeries and all that fly shit right there. Psychologists tell you that, hell, I'm not even a PhD, and I will tell you that their brains is not fully developed yet. But who's going to listen to the non-degree holder?
Last to take the stand Wednesday was the teenager's great aunt.
You know, I feel guilty that he didn't feel secure enough to talk to me about whatever was going on in his life.
Shout that baby out for having her real. She's trying to make it about her because she's trying to cry.
She testified
it's too late now, baby.
And she saw signs something was wrong with the boy recently, wishing she would have stepped in sooner.
You knew that it was a problem, huh, Sugar?
I noticed that he had gotten a little more withdrawn.
Okay.
And
You're the only one who's seen it, all right?
Isolating a little more. This family seeing less of him.
I need your support. I need support around here. Hold on. We got 275 thumbs up. And again, it's starting to seem like on Fridays, like you all don't want to be here like that. Maybe I need to just take Fridays off, for real. Just according to the numbers and the things that I am seeing. You say, is that Whoopi Goldberg, though? Damn it. We need a Cash App challenge or some. If we can't get the thumbs up, we might as well get some Cash Apps. We might as well get some Cash Apps around here. And what is the other thing called? The Super Chat. Damn it, but we down bad on the Super Chat. I don't know what's going on this week. Something really bad.
Closing arguments will begin tomorrow. Then the jury will deliberate how long the teenager will be sentenced. As a reminder, the max is 40 years.
You said the max will be 40 years. That's what they saying. Let's go to Arlington, as we say. Arlington. That's an A. We got to go to the A. Right here. Got it up for you. Bam. Real quick. That boy Swift with it.
There were emotional moments in a Tarrant County juvenile courtroom when a now 16-year-old received the maximum sentence for killing another student at Arlington Lamar High School in March. The minimum sentence he could have received was probation. Instead,
minimum was probation. For a shooting, the minimum was probation. You say, damn, 40 years at 20. Who told you that he was 20? He's 16. 16-year-old. Not 20.
The teen was sentenced to...
I want y'all to really understand that part. The minimum was probation. He did a school shooting. Why would that even be a minimum?
40
You say 40 years, bitch, I'm going after the bailiff's gun.
years in confinement. Fox 4's Sean Rabb has been following this case closely, and he joins us live from Fort Worth. Sean.
Clarice, Judge Alex Kim pronounced the verdict that this jury reached in just a little over an hour of deliberating. While they weren't gone out a long time, it was clear from the expressions on their faces they were pained by the decision they had to make today.
Sentenced him to the Texas Juvenile Justice Department for 40 years.
It is the maximum sentence for killing Jason Poirier when he fired shotgun blasts at a group of students outside Arlington's Lamar High School.
They gave him 40. The minimum was probation. They gave him the max.
This was a hard case. This was a very hard case. Your verdict here sends a message to all of us.
Defense attorney Lisa Herrick said it was hard for the jurors as well. Many showed tear-stained faces, some wiping eyes as the verdict was read.
I don't even understand why they had like the tear-stained faces and they looked worried and all that shit because they had to give that type of sentence. Why? He's still alive.
I can't imagine that this was an easy decision for them. This was very difficult, and honestly, their tears showed us that they took their decision very seriously, and we respect their verdict.
He said their tears showed up. They took their decision seriously. Why is y'all crying for the living? I am so confused. Shout out to Chris for the $25 cash out. Say the $25 challenge then. I appreciate that right there, y'all. We having a $25 challenge around here. Anybody else would like to tap in? Go ahead on and do that.
Jurors not the only ones crying in court. The teenager, who is now sentenced, sobbed and physically shook as
hell yeah, he gonna physically shake and cry with 40.
Prosecutor Lloyd Welchel in his closing called the boy and his actions in March cold, calculated, and purposeful.
Well, then maybe this finally dawned on him the seriousness of what he did. If it took 6 months, that speaks volumes as to really who he is.
Shout out to Jason for the $5 cash app. He say, let's do a $5 challenge then.
The 16-year-old girl who was hit by a buckshot pellet in her face and her mom speaking to us as well. We've obscured their faces and won't use their names.
As of right now, I do feel content with the verdict. It feels like he does deserve it, even though he is a child himself.
Her mother, an educator herself, says she has prayed for Jason Poirier and his family, as well as the boy facing potentially 40 years and his family.
Why is we praying for the shooters? Some really wrong. Some is technically definitely wrong with you adults. I'm so psyched. Willie, they just kids. Yeah. Shout out to Sausage Dripping for the $5 cash out. You say showing love and support. Pastor, I appreciate that right there.
Sometimes people, and not just children, but people have a hard time expressing themselves in a way to say I'm being hurt, but to hurt someone that is totally innocent is not okay.
Look at y'all in court crying for them. I don't understand this.
So again, he's sentenced to 40 years for the capital murder and the attempted capital murder, but he's in the juvenile system. He has to serve at least 10 before he's eligible for release. Here's how it will work. Because he is in the juvenile system, before his 19th birthday, he will come back here. Judge Alex Kim will hold a hearing May of 2026 to determine whether he has been rehabilitated. If he has, the judge can release him from confinement, place him on parole for the remainder of that 10-year sentence. If not, the judge will transfer him to the adult prison system where he will serve his time.
Sean, thank you.
Did y'all hear that dumb shit? Did y'all hear that dumb shit? Still, it's from a school shooting. You should always get the max from a school shooting, in my opinion. So he get to come back around here in 3 years, and we will be reporting on, buddy, in 3 years to see if he's been rehabilitated. How would they determine if he's been rehabilitated? By him saying, my bad, I'm sorry. I have now noticed the things that I have done was absolutely wrong. And back then in my younger years, I could not understand the severity of what I was doing as far as me going to find a gun because I said that I was sexually assaulted, although y'all found out that I wasn't telling the truth about that. But I did go and grab a gun and I decided to go on and shoot up doggone school to kill somebody and wound other people and stuff like that. I do understand that I was wrong and my brain wasn't fully developed yet and all that. Wait, what? Yeah. He gonna get his GED. Hell, in 3 years, he could possibly get his AA. He could possibly get his AA by then. Mm-hmm. He can graduate early. Yeah.
So again, he's sentenced to 40 years for the capital murder and the attempted capital murder, but he's in the juvenile system. He has to serve at least 10 before he's eligible for release. Here's how.
He have to serve at least 10 before he's eligible for release because he's in the juvenile system. So he have to serve 10 before he's eligible for release. Y'all just told us that he got 40 though.
It will work. Because he is in the juvenile system, before his 19th birthday, he will come back here. Judge Alex Kim will hold a hearing May of 2026 to determine whether he has been rehabilitated. If he has, the judge can release him from confinement, place him on parole for the remainder of that 10-year sentence. If not, the judge will transfer him to the adult prison system where he will serve his time.
So you mean to tell me he get to stay in the juvenile system until he's 26? Y'all do understand that, right? Shout out to Big UU for the $2 super chat. You say probation minimum about in 3, and he was touched on. Is that he gonna get touched? You can believe that. He sure enough is, which is like a bad thing that anybody gets touched when they go down to the resort. He say he gonna be taking booty. He say no until he's 19. No. Listen. Because he's a juvenile, like they said, he has to do, because he's juvenile, he has to do 10 years. He has to do 10 years before he can even get transferred to an adult prison. But in 3 years, he gets to go back before the courts to see if he has been rehabilitated and he has the possibility of being released, but then put on probation for the remainder of his time. Watch it.
Murder and the attempted capital murder, but he's in the juvenile.
Watch this.
It's not okay.
So again, he's sentenced to 40 years for the capital murder and the attempted capital murder, but he's in the juvenile system. He has to serve at least 10 before he's eligible for release. Here's how
he have to serve 10 in the juvenile system, which is crazy. How do you serve 10 in juvenile when you're already 16? But go ahead.
It will work because he is in the juvenile system. Before his 19th birthday, he will come back here. Judge Alex Kim will hold a hearing May of 2026 to determine whether he has been rehabilitated. If he has, the judge can release him from confinement, place him on parole for the remainder of that 10-year sentence.
The remainder of the 10-year sentence is a juvenile 10-year sentence. I don't even know how they'll do. How do they extend juvenile past 18 anyway? That got to be the dumbest shit ever, but this is the system. You say this young man will probably only do 6 years. Facts. Probably only. Hell, he is going to be such a good model inmate, he going to be home in 3.
Not. The judge will transfer him to the adult prison system where he will serve his time.
Sean, thank you.
That's what's up. These are the things that happen when y'all out here playing with these doggone guns. You say, and he was in the court sobbing and all that fly shit right there. Yeah, because he did not get that breakdown right there. See, when you was told 40, but you get that breakdown, you can breathe again. You like, oh shit, 3? That ain't nothing. I can do that on my head. You know what I'm saying? That's almost possibly how he may be looking at it. Once they explained it to him, you know. But it is just a shame that he can be eligible to get out and be on parole or probation or whatever in 3 years. He killed the boy. Our system is effed up when it comes down to the teenagers, and this is why they will continue to do what they are doing. You say, Willie, for the mother that's on the stand, he say, our son's school shootings. Wait a minute, I got to click this and slide that bitch down. You say, Willie, for the mothers that's on the stand, he say, our son's school shootings, she BS. How do you love your child, but you don't go see him because he didn't write you back? See, that be like that distance love thing. I love you, but I love you from afar, bitch. I love you, but I love you from afar, bitch, because you ain't write me back. Shout out to Jason for the $21 cash app. You say my 5+ this accepted and raised. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate that right there. Thank you, thank you, thank you with these challenges. I love that right there. Shout out to our Dodge the Trap for the $5 cash out. Say I got 5 on it, Pastor. I appreciate that. Show enough do, show enough do. I wonder why he lived with his daddy though. And then I also wonder why the dad was not in court. Why the dad didn't take the stand. Why didn't the dad talk to, who was them people? The media. The dad ain't said nothing. Maybe the daddy don't mess with him like that either. Maybe the daddy distanced himself from his own damn son because his son be out here acting ass. The hell told you to run on up to the school and act like that right there. You say, Willie, he actually lives with his aunt. She kind of said that. Oh. Might be right. He said dad knew that he was on the downfall. He saw him exactly where he was goddamn going. I don't want to be a part of this right here. You're going to mess my name up in the doggone community. He said, Willie, he didn't live with the mama because she wanted to get her hunch on. That's what it could be. That's what it could be. Damn it. Damn it, what time it is? We only got like a few seconds. We only got a few seconds before we go on to get up out of here. Damn it, but that was in the last video. Hold on.
Prosecutor Lloyd Welchel, in his closing, called the boy and his actions in March cold, calculated.
Nah, that was in that other video. That was in the other video where the auntie had done spoke. Damn it, I'm gonna have to listen to it maybe when we go over here to Rumble. Hell, we finna go over to Rumble. Y'all give yourselves a pat on the back because y'all done made it to the end. Y'all done made it to the end of the, what is this thing called? the nightly news around here on YouTube. I appreciate that right there. I know a lot of people do not like us jumping from here to over there, but when they understand, well, maybe you would never understand what the creators is going through by putting all your eggs in one basket on YouTube. You don't want to do it anymore. You do not want to do it anymore, and that's something that we will not do anymore. Because they can get mad at my ass right now and just take the whole goddamn thing. And say that I said something wrong, but will not say what I had to say wrong. Yeah. That's what happens when you don't own the shit. That's what happens when you don't have the ownership. Yeah, right. Willie said hush. 11 channels. Damn it, I keep losing channels. Damn shame. Doggone shame. Players, prostate cancer awareness right here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. You mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. I promise you that right there. You say, Willie, you tell the story I sent you about the YouTuber that be showing his butthole onto who? Who's showing they don't? Oh my God, I'm gonna have to look this up when we get over here to Rumble. Show enough. Say stop explaining. Facts. I'm just gonna shut up. Just gonna shut up. Listen, I appreciate y'all for rocking. Y'all, I put the link up top. I linked it. So go on around the Rumble. A matter of fact, let me go ahead on and make it public on Rumble right now. Save that thing, put that there. It's already there. It's already there for you. You all can go over there and check it on now, because we finna go around there. Let me click this, do that, slide that, pop that. Y'all, we is out of here on this good STD Friday. Rumble, here we come. Bam!